Moiraine is an Aes Sedai who can channel an elemental force called the One Power. Some Aes Sedai wish to eliminate male channelers, but Moiraine and her warder Lan Mandragoran search for the dragon's reincarnation to defeat the Dark One, a force of primordial evil. Their search leads them to the two rivers and four possible candidates, villagers Rand al'Thor, Perrin Ibarra, Mat Cawthon, and Egwene al'Vere, whom they plan to take to the White Tower, the center of the Aes Sedai. Rand, besotted with Egwene, is disappointed that she intends to become the next Wisdom, a village leader and healer who cannot wed. Trollocs, beasts following the Dark One, ambush the two rivers. Nynaeve Almira, the current Wisdom, is taken, and Perrin accidentally kills his wife Layla. Moiraine battles the Trollocs with the One Power and is injured. The four villagers reluctantly join Moiraine and Lan on their journey to keep the Trollocs away from their loved ones. In a White Cloak encampment, Emond burns an Aes Sedai. The Two Rivers villagers flee with Moiraine and Lan from pursuing Trollocs and a Fade. They flee across Terran's ferry. To prevent the Trollocs from following, Moiraine uses the One Power to sink the ferry, incidentally killing the ferryman. Along their journey, Egwene learns she has the potential to channel. Perrin encounters strange wolves. The villagers have disturbing dreams about the Dark One, and mistrust and tension between Moiraine and the villagers grow. Moiraine grows wearier and exhausted from her injury, and when Trollocs catch up, Lan makes the hasty decision to have them enter Shadar Logoth to escape. While in Shadar Logoth, the group is attacked and separated by Mashadar, the evil darkness that inhabits the city. Nynaeve is revealed to be alive and confronts Lan about the villagers. Nynaeve escapes, outsmarts, and kills the Trolloc that captured her. The Two Rivers villagers are separated from Moiraine and each other, Mat and Rand trekking across the wilderness in one direction, Egwene and Perrin in another, and an angry Nynaeve confronts Lan and an injured Moiraine, demanding to know the location of the villagers. Wolves follow Egwene and Perrin has a nightmare about the wolves and the Dark One. They find safety and rest with the Tuathan or Tinkers, a peaceful nomadic group. Mat and Rand argue about whether to go home or to the White Tower, with Mat showing darker tendencies that Rand dislikes. They encounter a gleeman, Tom Merrilin, in a village where he steals their gold. Later, Tom rescues them from a darkfriend. Nynaeve and Lan argue about the villagers and whether Nynaeve should heal Moiraine. Eventually, Nynaeve concedes, using herbs to help the Aes Sedai while Lan scouts. Moiraine recovers enough to travel, and they encounter Red Sisters on the road, including Liandrin, who have captured the self-proclaimed Dragon Reborn. Moiraine is healed by the Aes Sedai and shown an imprisoned Loghain, held by the continual channeling of several Aes Sedai. Liandrin and some Aes Sedai want to gentle Loghain, permanently severing his connection to the One Power. However, Moiraine believes he might be the Dragon Reborn. Egwene and Perrin travel with the Tinkers, heading towards Tar Valon, and they learn that through the Way of the Leaf, they have vowed never to use violence. Rand, Mat, and Tom stay the night with a rural family. Tom tells Rand that he suspects Mat may be able to channel. His suspicious behavior resembles that of Tom's nephew Owen, who could channel but killed himself after being gentled by Aes Sedai. That night, a Fade kills the family. Tom distracts it, allowing Rand and Mat to escape. Logan's army of followers arrives just as Loghain uses the One Power to escape. Kareen Nagashi of the Green Aja is killed protecting Moiraine and Liandrin from Loghain's attack, while Lan's throat is slit. Nynaeve heals Lan and the injured Aes Sedai through a stunning display of the One Power. Liandrin and the Aes Sedai gentle Loghain. The Aes Sedai bury Kareen and Loghain's army. Lan, Moiraine, Nynaeve, and the Aes Sedai travel to the White Tower of Tar Valon for a month. Moiraine warns Nynaeve of the Aes Sedai's political machinations. The White Cloaks waylay Perrin, Egwene, and the Tinkers. With Aram's help, Perrin and Egwene initially escape, but are captured by Emond. Valda suspects Egwene can channel, torturing Perrin to force Egwene to channel. Egwene and Perrin escape when wolves attack the camp, seemingly connected to Perrin. Rand and Mat arrive at Tar Valon, where Rand is disturbed by Mat's odd behavior. Rand meets Loyal, and Ogier, who notes that Rand resembles a foreign isle. Loyal helps Nynaeve reunite with Mat and Rand. Loghain is paraded around Tar Valon, laughing madly when he notices Rand and Mat watching. Lan and the other warders console Stepan, Kareen's warder. Moiraine and Alanna discuss Stepan's mental state. Alanna warns Moiraine of both Liandrin's motives and the impending return of the Amirlan seat. The following morning, Lan finds Stepan dead by suicide. Lan serves as the primary mourner at Stepan's funeral, overcome with grief. Sywin Sanche, the Amirlan seat, questions Liandrin for Loghain's gentling and Moiraine's traveling for 20 years. Visiting Rand and Mat, Moiraine detaches Mat from the tainted dagger from Shadar Logoth. Moiraine has also found Egwene and Perrin. Megan, a blue sitter, orders Moiraine to remain at the tower. She asks Loyal a favor. Moiraine and Sywin meet secretly, and the two lovers discuss their plan to find the Dragon Reborn. Moiraine takes a reunited Nynaeve and Egwene to meet the Amirlan, where Egwene is awestruck and Nynaeve is suspicious. In the hall of the tower, Moiraine is exiled by Sywin in a ruse, allowing her to leave the tower with the Two Rivers villagers. Moiraine gathers the Two Rivers villagers and Loyal at a waygate, where they will travel to the Eye of the World to confront the Dark One and uncover who the Dragon Reborn is. Mat hesitates, and the other villagers, Loyal, Moiraine, and Lan, enter the ways without him. The Two Rivers villagers who followed Moiraine into the ways argue about returning for Mat but continue forward. Loyal guides them along the ways, which have been corrupted. The group encounters a Trolloc. Egwene repels the Trolloc, but the One Power attracts Machinshin, Black Wind, which provokes their deepest fears. Nynaeve repels Machinshin with the power, while Moiraine opens the waygate to Faldara. Once there, they argue with Moiraine, who reveals whoever is not the dragon would die if they reach the Eye of the World. Moiraine visits the seer Minfarsha. Nynaeve and Lan, the heir to the lost kingdom of Malkier, have sex. Egwene and Rand reconcile. Rand recalls that Tam was present at the Battle of the Shining Walls and encountered a pregnant maiden of the spear who died giving birth to Rand whom Tam raised. Machinshin taunted Rand, he is the dragon. Rand had channeled to escape both an earlier darkfriend and the Trolloc in the ways. Rand and Moiraine leave Dara to go to the Eye of the World, leaving the rest behind. 3,000 years ago, the Tamerlan seat warns Lews Therin Telemann of the dangers of his plan to imprison the Dark One. In the Blight, Moiraine gives Rand a Saengriel, an ancient object to enhance his power to defeat the Dark One. At the Eye, Rand sees a vision of him and Egwene starting a family, which the Dark One tells him can come to fruition if he gives his power to the Shadow. The Dark One cuts Moiraine's connection to the One Power. As the Dara army falls to an attack by thousands of Trollocs, 5 women, including Nynaeve and Egwene, channel against the attack and destroy the Trollocs. All but Egwene burn from excessive channeling. Egwene then heals Nynaeve. Perrin finds the Horn of Valer, which can summon history's greatest warriors. Padan Fain steals it, revealing he is a darkfriend who visited the Two Rivers to find the 5 Ta'veren. Rand attacks the Dark One with the Saengriel and fractures the unbreakable symbol he stood on. Fearing madness, Rand goes into hiding. Lan finds Moiraine, who tells him this was not the last battle. In the west, great ships arrive, whose channelers generate powerful waves.